Rooney forgot to mention that she did play us one time in Chipola. I don't know if you remember that, Coach, but we played in Chipola, Florida, and she was the nicest human being to me because she could have beat us by 40. She only beat us by about 24, I think, that night. So I've always been very thankful to her that she did not beat us worse. So, first of all, though, I'd like to thank all the Board of Trustees, whoever's been associated with Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. You just can't sit there and talk or say thank you to one or two people. The interns, I think I kind of overwhelmed them by not wanting to wear pants every day, so your fault. But I really appreciate all the work they've done behind the scenes. This is truly an honor. I mean, I can't even describe it. I want to congratulate definitely all the other inductees. To be on stage with you guys is amazing. It's just not real to me. Honestly, I never thought I'd be here. So I'm going to kind of explain how it happened. The stuff Rooney said is all true. We did all that stuff at Kirkwood in the stages of it. But the start of this journey started in 1973. I kind of took a hiatus from basketball, although I thought I could play basketball in the service. So from 73 to 76, I enlisted in the United States Army, and and I did serve. I did not go overseas. I was very fortunate. Basketball helped me not go overseas, and I never served in any type of combat, which I'm fortunate in my life. So I stayed in the Army. Then in 1976, the guy that was my high school or college coach, he never quit talking to me for 3 years. So I went to William Penn College in Oskaloosa, Iowa, played baseball and basketball, and Coach Richardson was definitely an influence in my life. He taught me how to play defense, which I didn't really like to do a whole lot. So, but if most of you know the teams that played for me, they had to guard somebody, otherwise would never play for me. But after graduation, I did a lot of goofy jobs, admissions, all sorts of stuff. Took a hiatus, went to California, and I just didn't like seeing people not being happy going to work. So I was like, I got to do something I want to do. I want to be happy when I go to work every day. So and I started writing letters. Yeah, we didn't have phones. We didn't have computer. So I sent about 200 letters easily out all over the country, just trying to get involved in college basketball. So ironically, on our way down here, my wife and I were driving by Cumberland College in Williamsburg, Kentucky, and that's where I started my college career with Randy Vernon, who was an unbelievable man, coach. His sons are coaching at Campbellsville, Kentucky. But he gave me an opportunity, which I'll never forget, and we moved forward. Got my master's. Next stop was Tiffin, Ohio. I won't go into. I knew what I didn't want to do after Tiffin, Ohio. Let's put it there. There's no way I wanted to do what was done there. So my wife and I, that year, we worked. We had 11 W-2 forms for that year. It was just a nightmare. But we looked at each other and we go, we got to get out of here. We got to go. So where's my ties? Iowa was my tie. So we said, whoever got the job first, we're moving back home, to my home. She's from Kentucky. So we took off. She got the job, of course. And I got my job when I got back there, which was, I've got to read this. I was a supervisor for a janitorial company. So I was the supervisor of janitors in the city of Cedar Rapids, and no basketball in the picture. And that was then in the fall of 1988, Norway High School, population of 105 kids, 9 through 12, they gave me the opportunity to be the women's basketball coach. I interviewed there was over 90 applicants, 95 degrees, very humid, and I wore a suit. And that's why I got the job. That's what they told me anyhow. So I was hired the head girls basketball coach and baseball coach. So 1 year, just into that position, after a couple months, they said, hey, we're going to consolidate. I'm like, oh, great. You know, no job again. So the position at Kirkwood Community College opened. And you'll get a kind of kick out of this. But because I interviewed, this was very nice. I didn't interview. I interviewed in a sweatsuit in the president's, Norm Nielsen's office. And he's got a real gravelly voice. And he was like, asked these weird questions. He said, I just want to win. Can you win? I said, I think I can. I think we'll be okay. So at 7:30 this morning in 1989, he offered me the job of head women's coach in basketball and head softball coach. So with the option of teaching 15 hours in the spring, 15 hours in the fall, 4 hours in the summer. So in my starting salary, $22,700. And I was thrilled. So we started my first year with 8 players, none of which I recruited. And these 8 kids, I think I've stayed in touch with like 7 of them to this day. But they bought in. Practice kind of sucked sometimes. Wasn't very fun, because we only had 8 kids. But we ended up, I think we were 26 and 8. We ended up going to the national tournament, and little did I know what was starting. At the time, it was just so surreal just to have a college job. But I knew I was something I do and I was loved. But over time, our philosophy became very simple. Get better every day, be accountable, be humble. And that kind of went with our program for many years. It shaped our program for nearly 4 decades. People talk about championships and wins, but I'm certainly proud of those accomplishments. But I look back now, what means the most are the people. I had 3 kids come today. At our level, it's so different. But I had 3 kids just show up today on their own just to see me at the Hall of Fame. I mean, but this is truly, to me, a shared honor. If it goes true to what we say, being humble, it is a shared honor with everybody that's been part of our program. It belongs to the players. My assistant coaches are both here today, trainers, faculty members, administrators, fans, and everybody helped our program over the years. I had the opportunity to coach 600 women's basketball players and over 150 softball players at Kirkwood Community College, and I taught over 2,700 students in the classroom. And the truth is, they changed me far more than I changed them. Some players, at our level, some players come to Kirkwood or at the junior college level. A lot of disappointment, a lot of doubt, they didn't believe in themselves anymore, and maybe basketball has passed them by. Watching them grow, not as players but as people, became the most meaningful part of my career. Seeing them leave Kirkwood, believing in themselves, again, meant more than any championship. Watching former players become successful adults, mothers, coaches, teachers, nurses, and leaders has been the greatest reward of my career. To all my assistant coaches through the years, thank you. Jen and Britt are here today. They are unbelievable assistant coaches at our level. Your loyalty, commitment, and countless hours help make our program successful. Nobody ever builds anything alone, and it certainly wasn't my deal. I had a lot of people helping me. I want to thank Kirkwood Community College and the Cedar Rapids community for support for me and my family. I will forever be grateful for that support. And finally, I want to thank my family. A bunch of them are here today. I'm not going to say names because then I'll screw that up. But they, obviously, me being involved 37 years, I did not go to a lot of things, let's put it that way. Not a lot of Christmas, maybe a 2-day deal. Thanksgiving was a 1-day deal, and 1 day go back to basketball. So basketball was probably, we ate, drank, and the whole deal, as Rooney said. But coaching required sacrifice, not only from me, but from everyone around them, from assistant coaches to family. Most importantly, I want to thank my wife of 39 years. 39. But we've been through this entire journey together, and she has kind of kept me in line, because I'm not the best politically correct person. Long nights, road trips, practice, games, and challenges. She's always been there. But I would not be standing here tonight without her love and support. As I stand here tonight, sharing the Hall of Fame class with some of the greatest names of basketball, it is honestly hard to fully believe I'm here. I was fortunate to spend my life doing something I loved along incredible people, and for that, I'll always be grateful. Thank you very much.